Welcome to Your Anime Senpais. I'm Richard, and today I'm going to be watching and reacting to Sword Art Online Season 1, Episode 11. So, of course, last episode we had Kirito and the commander of the Blood Knights. They had their epic duel, which the commander won, so Kirito is now part of their guild, which isn't so bad because he still gets to be with Asuna. But at the same time, he on his first mission he gets paired up with a man named Godfrey and Asuna's former bodyguard, which his name still can't really quite pronounce. But regardless, the three of them go out on a training mission, and the bodyguard ends up betraying both of them. Apparently, he was an assassin this whole time. So Godfrey is dead, and Kirito is pretty close to being dead when Asuna comes in and saves his life at the last second. And which after that, Kirito kills the former bodyguard, and now he's a player killer. So, but moving on from that though, we had Asuna and Kirito may or may not have eloped there, but regardless, they do want to spend some time away from the front lines and get married. So I get the feeling that's not going to be that easy, but I could be wrong. But let's see what happens. Yeah, I was going to say, like... Oh, okay. Just like that. Just like that. And he's back in his old uniform. Why? Why? That was super ominous. Like, oh, you'll be back. Soon, very soon. Like, okay. So is this just going to be like the slice of life for next couple episodes? Why would he worry about that? Like, she's crazy powerful. Oh, okay, so I guess they're married. Ooh, that's a good question. Uh, Hmm. Well, no, because the this is all based off their what they really look like, right? What was that? I mean, that doesn't sound like a bad thing. I don't think you have a choice in the matter. But no, really though, can they still be attacked here? Are they like maybe it probably won't even matter because they can just switch back to their normal gear. There we go. Right there. Wow. It's a normal person, right? Or an NPC. You're like two of the most powerful people in this game. Yeah, I was gonna say there's no. Yeah, there's nothing. So NPC, right? It's your daughter. What? You're just gonna let that go? Really? He's out. Is that really a good idea though for someone that you've never met? You have no idea if they're a potential threat or not. Nope. Keto. I'm gonna be honest with you, guys look like her parents. Keto. Oh. Come on. Like, that could just be, just the art style, but or character design. That seems way too convenient. Mm. Okay, so something's still very suspicious here. Like, this is too easy. Oh, what if that's a trap? I wonder if the town has changed. Doesn't look like it has. Oh, oh, okay. Yeah, ever since that time. I feel like one of you should have stayed on the other side too. So are those kids players too? Well, don't kill them. Oh, okay. What? Hmm. Okay. Whoa. What is this? Yeah, well, exactly. What was that? Like, I don't even know where to go with that. So, I really don't know what to think of Yui right now. Um, I feel pretty confident that she's not a player character. Uh, so that just leaves the idea that she's just an NPC, possibly a glitch or a bug that they were talking about. Even though they listed some reasons why she couldn't be an NPC, I don't know. I don't see her as another player character, um, unless unless maybe she lost her memories coming into this place. But even then, it's been 2 years. So, I mean, maybe if she's like a new player, possibly like someone trying to attempt to get into the system, because again, it's been 2 years. Uh, Maybe it's somebody trying to get into the system, like hack their way into the system so that they can rescue these people without them having to, clear the dungeons. But in the process, maybe they lost their memories. But I don't know. It seems kind of a stretch, though. I mean, I guess it would explain why she doesn't have any stats potentially. But then she was also talking about, she was reaching up in the sky, talking about the hearts, I guess. I kind of have to wonder if she's referring to, because it reminds me of the Beast Tamer episode where, her companion died. It was a dragon, I think, or a drake or some kind, and she had the heart of that companion, and she, as long as she had that, she was able to revive it. So, I mean, maybe the heart is referring to like just the creatures of this world. So possibly the monsters. So maybe Yui is somehow uh, can somehow perceive the, I guess, pain that these monsters are going through with, because you have all these players that they're just trying to kill the monsters and make their way to level 100, and there you go. So I don't know. I can't see just a normal player being able to perceive that. I mean, unless somehow, some way, they were able to do that because of them trying to break into the system. It's really hard to say. I don't know where they're going with this right now. The only function, I guess, narrative function that I can see her playing right now is just the fact like, oh, hey, she's the daughter of Kirito and Asuna, you know, and admittedly, she does look like she could be their offspring, or yeah, their offspring. But I mean, the only another theory I was thinking of too was maybe this ghost that Kirito was talking about could have been like this glitch in the programming. Maybe the glitch saw them as they were walking through, and it was thinking, oh, this seems like a nice family, because it kind of seemed like Yui, before she, I guess, manifested, was very much alone, and maybe when she happened to go across this farmer, or the what was the woodcutter, I guess, she kind of got this feeling of, oh, I want to be, a part of a group, and of course the woodcutter ran away, and then maybe Yui saw Kirito and Asuna. And it's like, hey, these two seem like really nice people. I don't know. I'm just kind of paraphrasing here, but maybe something like that could have happened. I guess. Again, it's really, really hard to say just based on what little information we've been given. I'm sure we'll find out as the series progresses. Maybe even next episode, perhaps. I mean, these arcs seem to go pretty quickly, so maybe next episode or next couple episodes we'll figure out who or what she is. But in the meantime, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now with her. It was also kind of nice to go back to the town of beginnings, I guess, because I mean, I know they can go back and forth between all the different levels that have been conquered so far, but it's just I guess I just didn't really expect it, just because of the fact that it's been so long since they've been there. They're like up to what, level 50 something now, 60 something maybe. Sometimes it's just nice to go back and see where you came from. Although, admittedly, that with them having the flashback of just the fact that they were trapped here now, I'm sure that does bring back bad memories. But and it's also the other thing too is this army, the what was it, Liberation Army or whatever. I mean, come on, that seems really generic. Like, why are they? This could just be an offshoot, but so far, like, we've had two groups of this army, or I guess regiments, maybe, whatever. But two instances, I guess, is probably the best word, of this army, and they just seem really kind of just run-of-the-mill military villain types, and it's just like, it seems kind of boring to me. The Blood Knights seem more interesting than these guys, so I mean, what is their purpose? Just to be security guards? Is that what's going on here? So whatever the case may be, yeah, I'm not too big on them. I just don't really feel like they're a necessary part of the story. I could be wrong though. Maybe sometime later on, next 5-10 episodes, they may become useful. Maybe they may be the big bads. I don't know. But as far as they are right now, if they're not in the story anymore, I wouldn't miss them, truthfully. But yeah, I'm just gonna leave it there though. What did you guys think of this episode, and what do you guys think of Yui? Let us know down in the comments below. And if you like this reaction and like what we do, please consider hitting like and subscribing to our channel. And of course, please check out the Patreon links down below. And with that being said, we'll see you next episode.